And welcome to the latest episode of the Debrief. Liverpool, they pretty much started 2020 how they've spent the whole 2019 winning games. I'm Theo, Squires, and I'm here with Paul Gorst, Liverpool correspondent, home and away. Quite a straightforward win, Gorsty.
It was a routine win, 2-0 against Sheffield United, who, to be fair to Sheffield United, they've only been beaten once before tonight this season away from home, and that was against Manchester City earlier this week. So it was always going to be a fairly difficult game. I don't think it was ever going to be one where Liverpool were going to show up and win 5-0, 5-6, particularly after such a hectic run that's seen them play 11 times in 33 days, 10 times if you just count on the senior side. But yeah, it was fairly standard fare, wasn't it? A goal after 4 minutes always helps, eases the nerves around Anfield. There aren't many nerves anymore, are there? It's not like the way it used to be 2 or 3 years ago, where if Liverpool hadn't scored inside the first 20 minutes, then the nerves and the anxiety was very much felt. So yeah, I mean, it was fairly, as I say, routine. Salah scores down the Anfield Road end early on, and then you never really feel like Liverpool are going to take anything other than a win away from this game. So 13 points clear again, and they're looking good.
And when you score early on in that 4th minute, it puts away any bad memories they might have had of the trip to Bramall Lane and having to really work for that victory. Oh
yeah, definitely. I mean, I think I said before the game in our live blog that Sheffield United probably gave Liverpool their toughest game this season. I know that they drew against Manchester United, but that really was a tough one back at Bramall Lane in September. And they're a good side. They deserve to be riding high. Chris Wilder's done a fantastic job with a very unique system that they've got. Loads of very muscular and powerful players who can play a little bit as well, so fair play to them. I really like Chris Wilder, what I see of him, what I hear of him. He seems like an up and coming manager on the rise. But once Liverpool scored, you never really felt that they were going to get back into the game, and it was a comfortable night in the end. Thought Jordan Henderson was fantastic, a real captain's performance from him. Could have been an easy one where performance levels dipped and the energy levels dropped. We've seen that against Wolves on Sunday, was it? Are we on Sunday now?
I've lost track.
Not really sure what they were on.
Still in Crispus mode.
Yeah, exactly. So, but during the Wolves game, you could tell that they were very, very tired from that difficult run that's obviously taken them to Austria for the Champions League and Qatar for the Club World Cup. But there were no standard slip with him tonight, and him and James Milner in midfield. I thought both of those were excellent, but Henderson in particular was my man of the match.
And then you've got the goal scorers, Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, just doing what they seem to do every week at the moment.
Yeah. So they've got a little personal battle, haven't they, for Liverpool's golden boot, and on it went again tonight. Salah with the early goal, and Mane behind his cop end with the second. Liverpool should have had more. I thought Dean Henderson, Sheffield United's goalkeeper, had a fantastic night. On another night, Liverpool might have won 4 or 5, but they'll take the 2-0, won't they? They now, I think they've recorded 7 clean sheets in the last 11 games, which, when you think of all the talk earlier in the season that they couldn't keep one, that's a tremendous stat. Just the 4 goals conceded in that run, if we're excluding the 5-0 defeat for the academy team at Aston Villa. So everything's pointing in the right direction in the Premier League right now for Liverpool, and it's really just the time that fans have got to savour it, I think.
And that partnership between Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez, it's really blossoming at the moment. Yeah,
well, I mean, I think when Joe Matip came into the team around about February last year, he come in and really cemented his place. And then Dejan Lovren, when Matip was injured, he looked like he was going to be the one to take the mantle. And then Gomez has come back in, and he's doing the same as the other two. So basically just whoever plays alongside Van Dijk plays out of the skin, don't they? And he must be such a dream to play alongside as a centre-back, and Gomez has really played himself back into form, I think, over the last 3 or 4 weeks, and he's been excellent.
And he's talking about the battle between the strikers at the moment. Well, let's go on the full-backs as well. Assist for Andy Robertson tonight. Yeah,
an assist inside the first 5 minutes, wasn't it? Not quite sure who's winning that one at the moment. I think
it's Trent.
Yeah, I think Trent might still be edging it, but that's just another bit of healthy competition that just makes this team tick, doesn't it? Liverpool have got 2 of the best full-backs in world football. There's no denying that. So crucial to how Liverpool attack. And yeah, you know, what a fantastic night, incredible run across the last 5 weeks. Really felt like this was a make or break period for Liverpool, and they've come through it with flying colours. The only one they've lost is the Carabao Cup, which they probably would have taken if you'd have offered them it before the 30th of November, before the start of this 33-day run. So yeah, I mean, it really is, everything just seems to be falling into place at the moment, and it's Everton on Sunday and Takumi Minamino for his debut.
But there is one negative from tonight. Naby Keita dropped out in the warm-up. We expect it's a groin injury. Klopp said he won't be fit for Sunday. How big of a blow is that for him?
Yeah, I mean, it's a real shame for him, because he was just coming into form, wasn't he? And it just seems to be, must be Groundhog Day for him, you know, coming back, playing well, getting injured, coming back, playing well, getting injured. It's a real shame for him because he was in fantastic form before that injury. Hopefully he's back sooner rather than later.
And a final one now, expecting changes for the derby on Sunday in the FA Cup. Harvey Elliott, Premier League debut tonight.
Yeah.
Nice little positive to end on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he had the kick actually, but just great to see him coming on here. You know, the whole crowd gave him and Mo Salah a standing ovation when they made their change. He's going to have a career at the highest level, that lad, and we'll see loads of him over the next 5 to 10 years.